Hello guys, so today we'll be talking about Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And this movie isn't that good. It isn't. So, this is the Doctor Strange sequel that everybody has been waiting for. But this movie is hugely disappointing. So, we're going to be talking about, the plot of the movie is basically Doctor Strange. Some girl is in Doctor Strange's dreams and she's revealed to be the off-brand version of Captain America. But for some reason, the off-brand version of Captain America which is a woman, is able to summon star-shaped portals. Oh yeah, so they did not steal that from Kirby and the Forgotten Land, because Elfos did the same fucking thing. But you know, yeah, they totally did not steal that from another game. And of course, plot convenience, she doesn't know how to control her power, unless the plot demands it. Which means he's really just a plot device, and her character is basically just a plot device. Oh, we haven't seen that before. But basically, the character is just a plot device. This basically the whole movie. They're protecting this random girl that appears in Doctor Strange's dream. Yep, that's basically the whole plot of the movie. And of course, we have Scarlet Witch, who actually becomes a villain in this movie. Basically, all she wants to do is get a kid that she made up in her mind using her own magic to come back. Yep, she made them up by her own magic, and now she can't do it anymore. So she takes it out on the Hortad sorcerers and also on the Illuminati in another universe. Yeah, there's the Illuminati, who are basically just fodder anyways, and they could die like instantly. Yeah, literally, they're really just there, just like, hey, we just got a bunch of characters together. And, we got Patrick Stewart as Professor X. Yay. And I think if this movie if it wasn't mediocre, I think people were like, oh my god, Professor X is Patrick Stewart. Yay, he's back. But he basically, lasts, 2 seconds against the Scarlet Witch, basically. Same thing with all the rest of them. And also now now apparently Scarlet Witch can possess bodies that are in other universes by doing some ritual. I haven't ever read the Marvel comics, but that just sounds a bunch of BS. Okay, I've never read a single Marvel comic in my life. I only watched the movies. Okay, but a lot of this stuff is and then Doctor Strange takes over a dead body, and then the souls of the damned, or whatever they're called, basically says, no, you can't take over the dead body. And then Doctor Strange also meets his girlfriend from another universe, because his other girlfriend in the real universe doesn't like him anymore, married some random guy. So basically, yeah, it does his work, he finds another version of him, her, in the other universe. Yeah, and according to the Illuminati, Doctor Strange is the greatest threat to the multiverse. Where the Illuminati is so stupid. And also they said, oh, we could deal with the Scarlet Witch. It's so easy to fight the Scarlet Witch, and they all get bodied. So yeah, they literally all get bodied. And it's just, yeah, this movie's just strange, and that's not a pun. Okay. And basically, the whole plot of the movie is them wanting Wanda, or the Scarlet Witch, is now also worshipped by four stone giants too. And she basically basically the whole plot of the movie is she wants the off-brand Captain America's power, so she could see her kids again. And at the end of the movie, the off-brand Captain America lets Scarlet Witch see her kids again, and also there's another Wanda that is not evil and does have kids, and then she gives up at the end and reverses all of the things she has done. So, what was the point of this movie? There was another movie that came out this year called Everything Everywhere All at Once, and that movie at least had a point and had a purpose. Basically, that point of that movie was basically to make with what, no matter in what universe you had, to make it with what you have and not be fussy over it. But this movie has literally no message besides let's introduce new characters. So we can sell more Marvel toys. Yay! So we can sell more merchandise. Yay! And also there's a giant CGI squid thing in the beginning of the movie that looked pretty ugly as well. But if you really want to watch a better movie about the multiverse, just watch the Everything Everywhere All at Once movie. I know it made far less money, and it would be like, really? You know, it made only $91 million at the box office. Who cares? But it's definitely a far better movie than this movie. Okay, the storyline is better. The characters are better. The and the character interactions are much better in this movie. V. And it's basically about in that movie. This I'm gonna put some spoilers, minor spoilers for that movie. Basically the whole movie is basically about the mother, the realizing that her daughter basically wants to, destroy the bagel, which contains everything on it, and she wants to go with it so she can destroy herself. That's basically what the plot of the movie is. I watched the movie a couple of weeks ago. It was pretty good. But yep, this movie is not that great. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. It is not that great of a movie. So overall, Doctor Strange is a massive disappointment. And this really shows you the Phase 4 of the MCU is not that great. The only two good truly good at Phase 4 MCU movies. Black Widow is overhated, but it's definitely a bit better than this movie. But also it's the only good ones I've seen are Shang-Chi and the Spider-Man one, Spider-Man No Way Home. But yeah, basically if you want to watch a better movie, if you really even care, just watch Everything Everywhere at Once. It's a better movie than this movie. That is just a giant compiled mess. And also basically, they want you to watch What If, and which again, that's how, Peggy Carter is Captain America, and which is from What If, and WandaVision as well, which not everybody in the universe is gonna watch both of those. And also, there's a scene in the movie that likely is the reason why the movie's banned in Saudi Arabia. Yep, there is near the beginning of the movie where they explore the off-brand Captain America's backstory. Well, she has two mothers, which is why the movie's banned in Saudi Arabia and all of the Middle East as well. And yeah, the character is supposed to be a lesbian, which really is probably one of the reasons the Phantom Menace didn't like this movie. Which again, the Phantom Menace doesn't like anything that is, the Phantom Menace is a very hard group of people to please. That's what I'm telling you, basically. So yeah, so Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness wasn't that great. No wonder I didn't make $1 billion at the box office. It was. The plot wasn't confusing, but it was like they're like doing. It's like throughout the whole movie is like this is just generic. Okay, it's like they just say, you know what? Let's just make this. It felt like this movie was a cash grab. Hey, Doctor Strange is popular. He's one of the Avengers that people actually like that are still left. So let's make another movie about him and introduce these new characters to try to replace some of these new characters. So and make them their new Avengers. And wow. And yep, that's basically about this video. Goodbye.